Okay, so I'm here with Sierra. She volunteered graciously. And if you remember the first exercise that we learned, putting the hands close together and drawing them apart, right together, you learn to feel the sense of energy between the hands and also relaxing your whole body and getting in tune with the energy field around your whole body. And I just wanted to give you a little experiment that you could do at home with someone or with an animal. And you could actually, if you get skilled with this, you could use it as a way of doing energetic healing. I know there are a lot of training systems out there that would give you specific techniques, but all of them came from the human's natural ability to heal themselves or another human. And so it's just an interesting exercise for you to do tonight. And so we start, sometimes when I do this with Sierra, I start just by having her hold up her hand like this. So you might do this with your partner and just support your arm up like that. And all I'm going to do is start to slowly, I'm going to keep my body relaxed, but I'm slowly going to bring my hand close. And I'm just paying attention to how my hand feels and seeing if I can feel the space in between. Just like we did in the first exercise, slowly increasing the distance as a way of noticing the change in sensations by distance. Because if you hold your hand just right here and try and feel, you may or may not feel something, but there's no contrast. So the movement provides contrast, and that'll help you tune your awareness to what's happening. And you can also move your hand in different ways, like a circle. Again, noticing any arisings of heat or tingling or electricity or anything out of the ordinary. Maybe increasing or including the wrist and the forearm. Are you feeling anything?
I feel it more up here at the end of the fingers when you're up high.
Okay, so Sierra's feeling it up high toward the tip of her fingers. And you can talk to your partner while you do this and ask them, do they feel anything? Again, if they just got off the internet or from watching TV, chances are lower than possible for them to be sensitive to this. So it'd be good if they've been away from technology for a little while before trying this experiment. And then we can continue this experience by working on other parts of the body. So we could start by just entering their field from high above and slowly bring our hands down, maybe around the head level. And as you bring your hand down, you'll start to notice different sensations as you get closer and closer. Again, there are a lot of different energy systems that explain what's happening. Or there are different layers to their energetic field. If you know about auras, you might know, you might have learned different colors or different layers and what they mean, what they represent, but we're not interested in that for this video. We're just having fun and learning. Good. Bring your hand toward the crown of their head. You'd also scan by starting up high at every section and coming down low, scanning the heart. I'm doing this very quickly. When you try this with your partner, you'll want to do this much slower. Just noticing what you feel. You could use two hands if you want to. Working different sections of the body at the same time. So the solar plexus region. Lower belly. The pelvic region. You go down through the legs and even at the bottoms of the feet. You could do this with the bottoms of the feet just 1 or 2 inches away from them, feeling them. The feet are the termination points of the meridians in the body, just like the hands and the fingers are. So what you feel at the feet might be connected to what's happening somewhere higher up in the body, or it might just be their feet. You can also scan just horizontally. You might notice that you start to pick up things like some spots feel stuck or hard, some feel hotter or colder, some might have an emotional expression to them. If you notice your emotions shifting as you do this, you might be picking up on what's happening with that person or with a particular part of the person's body. When you do this with your partners, when you notice these specific areas, you might check in with them and say, are you noticing anything right now? What do you feel? And don't be surprised if once in a while you think you feel something in one part of their body, but it's actually activating a totally separate area. Again, this is a whole network of intelligence and energy in the human system, so it's not black and white. So be open and experimental, have fun, and remember it takes practice. So if the first time you don't feel anything, don't worry. You might not feel anything yourself, but they feel something, or vice versa. So I'll stop here. Thanks for your help. And maybe you can try that too, and we can talk about it next time we meet. So please, if you can try the techniques I taught you tonight just a few times, and definitely give it a shot once or twice with the weight back to bed method, I think you'll be mildly surprised at the effect that it can have. I've had some profound experiences myself with it. And I look forward to seeing you next time when we start to talk about the out-of-body experience. So really looking forward to it. Thanks.